Hi, welcome to episode 141 of the Cat Lady podcast. My name is Andrea, also known as the Cat Lady, and I really need to stop calling it podcast, but I can't. So, it is October 5th, 2021. I had full intentions of recording yesterday, and guess what happened? My camera battery was dead, and then Instagram was down, so I couldn't complain to everybody, so now I'm doing Vlogtober, apparently. So pop on back to the channel if you missed it. I did Vlogtober for yesterday. I am vlogging today, so I don't know what's gonna happen, but there's not a lot of plans for this month, but there's a lot of things going on, but it's all just like life stuff, not necessarily crafty stuff. So if you want to follow along and see what life is about in October, because usually I do the Christmas Vlogmas, head on over and check out my Vlogtober. I definitely try to keep them really short, so just a short little snippet into our daily boring life. Anyways, that's not what this is. This is the episode 141. Why did I put 140? 141. I did this all wrong. Episode 141 of the Cat Lady channel. My name is Andrea, also known as the Cat Lady. That's 2 T's, CATT, which stands for Craft All the Things. This is a Hot Mess Express, like, ticket for one. Anyways, you can find me on Instagram and Facebook when they are not broken. And you can also find me on TikTok and Twitter when Facebook and Instagram are broken. I have a Discord server, so there is a link down below. Please join our Discord server. There's just lots of chatting, complaining, general cuteness of animals, and chats about what's going on in life. So it's a lot of fun. I enjoy it. But we will jump right. Oh, this is primarily a knitting, spinning, fiber related channel. Crochet, any sort of fiber arts is totally my bag, and I also hand dye yarn, so I have a hand dyed yarn business, www.thecatlady.com, so go check that out for your hand dyed yarn needs. But I will jump right into the good stuff. So I have a finished object. If you are a long time watcher, so it's been 6 years, 5 years, I don't know. We're going on probably like 5.5, 6.5 years. I think it might be 5.5, I don't know. I ramble a lot, sorry. But if you are a long time viewer, you might understand this reference. This bag is finished, but it is not Jenn finished. So I've not woven in the ends yet. And when I say when it is not Jenn finished, is one of my best friends, Jenn, who used to be a podcaster, the Uncreative Crafter. She would always say something is not finished until like it is finished. So the ends got to be woven in and it's finished. But you know what? This is finished in my book. This is finished. But it does need to weave in the ends. It is still functional. I could still take this out to the store and put stuff in it. Just with some loose strings hanging out. Who cares? So this is the Color Block Market Bag. This is a crochet project, by the way. I just kind of lump finished objects, whips, just whatever craft. So it's easier that way. So this is the Color Block Market Bag. I had cast this on with explicitly to take to Yellow Springs because I wanted a mindless, easy project that didn't matter. And I did screw it up while I was there, but it was easy to pull out and fix. So yeah, so it's turned out nice. And this is just stash busting, Bernat Handicrafter cotton, really stiff. Good for a market bag though. It's already been washed. So I just washed and dried it and just need to weave in my ends. I got one in there. Got where the color changes, and then yeah, so I have a few ends to weave. But yeah, I don't know if I'll ever use it. I should. I don't know, take it to market. So, but it's a cool bag, and I like the purple. And the cream colored has like little flecks of color. I'm not sure if you can see that in there. So that is finished. I believe that is my only finished object. Yes, this is Color Block Market Bag. I don't have who the pattern is from. It was a free pattern on Ravelry. I will link it, or I will post it down below. I used a size H hook, and I think I have everything in Ravelry. If you use Ravelry, I have all the stats on Ravelry as far as what yarn and what hook and everything. If you don't use Ravelry, feel free to message me if I don't put all the appropriate information below, I will tell you. So, on to whips. I don't have a ton going on. This might go by relatively quick, which I like shorter podcasts. I watch the longer ones when I have time, but I just like, you know, just snippets. So anyways, I am working on, this is a new whip. I have not talked about this one yet. This is the Trillium skirt by Ramati. Again, I will put the info down below. She is not on Ravelry. She is strictly has her own website. She is on Instagram. She is a very, very, very adorable, sweet girl, I think woman from Hungary? I don't know, but they're traveling in a van. Her and her boyfriend are like traveling Europe in a van, which is awesome. And she's a tattoo artist, and she's a crochet designer, and she makes all these really pretty patterns. And I bought one, and I am adapting it as I do all my crochet patterns, it seems, that I buy. I end up doing something different, but that's okay. This was made to be a very short skirt. I don't want a short skirt, I want a long skirt. And it also has 2 slits that go down the side that like we're supposed to start like right here, which I don't want to do that either. So I am making the pattern longer before I make the slits, and I'm trying to make this a long skirt. So I ripped out my experimental skirt that I had started. So if this yarn looks familiar, it's because I ripped out the other skirt, and I'm starting this skirt. I'm using Lion Brand Pound of Love. So I bought this because I bought 2 of these to make my dress. So back a couple months ago I made a dress, crochet dress, and I bought 2 of these because I thought I was going to make a long dress. Well, I made a short dress. So now I have this extra one. So I'm making a long skirt. It's really, I don't know if you can see the little, yeah, I think you can. There's like little triangles in there. So this is called the Trillium skirt, and this will be highly adapted though. I'm trying to think. I have 2 things. I have 2 things going on here. I'm working on so you start this triangle motif, and then you come back and do the waistband. So I made it this far with the triangles, but then I decided I wanted to see what I'm doing with the waistband, because I'm also changing what I'm doing with the waistband. So this top part's the start of the waistband, so I didn't get very far. It was just starting the foundation row pretty much of starting the waistband. So, I don't know, this is an easy kind of pick up and go. Crochet is just so nice because it's just, I don't know, I feel like it's just easy to pick up and put down, a little bit easier than knitting. Oh yeah, so there's my other ball hanging around, and I'm spilling coffee. Okay, so that is the Trillium skirt with Lion Brand Pound of Love size G hook, which I was missing this hook last week, shortly after Yellow Springs. I was missing, no, it was when I started this skirt. I was missing this hook. I was also missing a tin, my favorite tin of stitch markers. They're just the little pin light bulb stitch markers, so it's not like, if I would have lost it, it wouldn't have been that big of a deal. But I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if there were any special ones in there. And there's some other tools in there, like little scissors and stuff, but that was my tin of stitch markers I took everywhere, and I couldn't find it, and I was really mad, and then I couldn't find the hook, and I was really mad, and then I found them in my bag of fiber fill, because why not? I was making pumpkins in my car, and I just shoved all my tools in my bag of fiber fill, and when I came home, I threw it in the closet. So then, on top of yesterday's missing battery charger, I was just very angry at myself. So, my next work in progress, which you have seen, is the Sock Arms worsted sweater. I don't care for bottom-up sweaters. I don't know if I'll ever make a bottom-up sweater again. It's just, there's a lot of ends, there's a lot of put these stitches on hold, separating for a million parts. I just don't know if it's my thing. But I do like the way this looks so far. I did screw up, and I'm not fixing it, because it'll be fine. But here's, when I last saw you, I was somewhere near the end of the body. Oh, no, I wasn't near the end of the body, I was near the top. I was just about to bind off for the separation. So you bind off here, and then and then you start working in the front, and then you bind off the front for this side, and you bind off the front for this side, and then you go to the back, and you do the same thing. You got all these things just flopping around on needle, or you know, you're holding your stitches, and of course some of them I did kind of lazy, so then they kept falling out because I just threw them on a cord without anything on the end, so they would just like slide off. Anyways, so, and then I had to figure out this whole sleeve thing, which I still don't know if it's right, but it's right. I did try it on yesterday and it fits, but I did something wrong back here, and I think it's short rows at the top to make this little cap, and then you pick up in the round. And something happened here, right there. I think maybe I forgot to wrap a stitch for the short rows. When I was joining in the round, you like pick up one more wrap stitch. I think I forgot to do that, so I want to say that's what that is. I don't know. I like it, but I don't love it. I'm gonna love it when it's done, I think. It's definitely a form-fitting right now. I'm hoping it loosens up a little bit. I mean, it's wool, so I have a feeling it's gonna loosen just a tad, just enough. I can always, you know, block it a little bit aggressive. I don't want to be too aggressive, but I feel like I could give it a little bit of a nudge it to be a little bit looser. But I mean, I'm fine with a form-fitting sweater as well. So, but this is a worsted version of this. Yeah, it does bother me, but not enough to pull it out. It's gonna be at the back. If it was in the front, maybe I would have pulled it out. But I just want to get it done. Worsted Sock Yarns by Stephanie Lotven. I love the concept. I love this stripy sleeve. So next time I do have more. This is Knit Pick Swish. Swish, yeah. Knit Pick Swish worsted weight. No, not my face. Not my face. I don't know. Oh, you can take it? I don't know. Anyways, Knit Pick Swish worsted weight in Loam Heather, and the stripe is Felici worsted weight Rustic Cabin. I feel like I'm a little too far away from my camera today, but it is what it is. I have more of this. I have more Swish, and I have more Felici to make. I bought enough to make 2 of these because I really liked the idea of stripes, and the worsted Felici is hard to come by. They don't release it very often. That was the first time I've ever seen it released, honestly, since I've been knitting. Now, I maybe just missed it. I think that's the first time that I've seen it released. It's been a long time. So I need to come up with a different sweater for the other one. Like, it's probably going to be a top down. It's going to go towards where the arms split. And then I don't know if it'll come down to like here and then stripe. And that's only going to use 1 skein of yarn. This probably, I bought 2 of each. I don't even know if this will use 2. So I'll be making some socks probably. Worsted socks. Be nice. So. That is it. That is it. I did work on some spinning not that long ago, but again, it's like I just worked on it for like 20 minutes and got a chunk done. So, not really much to share or show. Needle adjacent. Haven't talked that in a while. What did I mention before that I wanted to do? I thought I had something else needle adjacent, but now there's something new. And I will put in a picture of it, but Stephanie Lotven, again, the person who just designed that sweater, came out with this amazing shawl called Around Every Corner, and it uses a mini skein set. And of course my mini skeins are over there, so give me 1 second. Okay, so it uses a mini skein set with just a neutral color. So you could use one of my mini skein sets. Now her pattern looks like it uses six minis. So my sets come in 5 because it's 100 grams. It just seems like a logical way to make them. So technically, if you look at the pattern, you could just start the minis where they start, and then when they end, you just do the rest gray or white or black or whatever, and then, oh man, a rainbow. Oh, that would look so pretty if you did an all black with the rainbow colors in there. Anyways, it's obviously adaptable. I mean, I'm assuming once you start the stripes, it's going to become intuitive on how to either add more, take away one. So, but the color sample she had was like this red one, so this is what I have in my shop. These are all dye to order, so whenever you're ready, you can order them and I will dye them for you. We have red, but the orange, that would be really pretty with, boy, the black and orange would be really pretty for Halloween. Got purple. I know my ring light's kind of blasted light on the plastic, but this pink would look really nice. You could actually, so you can order full skeins of all these colors. So you could order a full skein of this coal or this light coal for the neutral color. You could do the denim set, would be kind of fun. So yeah, I really want to make that as a shop sample, so I think that might be my next cast on. I really want to finish this sweater. I don't like having so many things cast on. I don't like having whips. How many whips do you have at once? Comment down below. Tell me how many whips do you have at once, because I don't like to have a lot of whips. I have, technically I have a blanket I started that I did like 3 rows, so that doesn't even count. And then I have my sweater and my skirt, and that's it. So 3 whips. That's good. And my you can't see it, but my mitered square blanket is up there. That doesn't count either, because that's like my Christmas project. I don't know. So, anyways, so go over to the www.thecattlady.com and check out my mini skein sets, and you can even like do, what if you did like a light pink shawl with purple minis? I mean, that would be really pretty. So the possibilities are endless. Same with the shawl make a West Knits make a mystery knit along, which is launching Friday. I dropped the ball on that because I was gonna put together some kits and I was gonna, you know, give examples of some color combinations, and here we are. So if you ordered for the mystery knit along, probably wouldn't get it by the time the knit along starts on Friday. No, you would not get it by Friday. So, but my turnaround time, on the website, the turnaround time is like 2 to 3 weeks, but it is sooner than that. So that's my buffer just in case like 10 orders come in at once. But usually they're pretty trickling steadily, so it's like I get one, I do one, I get one, I do one, so usually that's how they come in, so it's not usually a problem, but sometimes it is. But if you want yarn for the around every corner or Stephen West make along, which I was gonna do that, maybe that was what I was gonna do, but I don't know if I'm gonna do it now. I got a lot going on, I feel like, so I don't know if I can keep up, and I don't know, I feel like it's like pressure. I don't want to knit under pressure, so. In other makes, let's move on. In other makes, I finished my Halloween costume. I am going to be the Black Widow from Marvel. You can see I have my bodysuit here. Let's see, take that down. I attached the shield patches to the side there. There you go. They're a little bulky because they're like Velcro. So like there's 2 pieces here, but whatever, it's a Halloween costume. So this is that bodysuit. If you follow me on Instagram, I made a silly reel with that, all dressed up. I got my wig, of course, my Russian spy wig. I got my boots, which I've had these boots, so these worked perfect. So I got my big old boots. And then this crazy thing, I got my like utility belt / gun holsters with my pretend pistols in there, which I will not probably walk around with them. And then we got, so I'm not in love with this, but I bought a piece of black foam to make the belt buckle, and I bought this like silver paint pen to paint on it, and it didn't work on the foam. So this is just a piece of like poster board. So whatever, again, it's just a silly Halloween costume. Doesn't need to be perfect, just needs to last a couple nights walking around at Halloween events and whatever, so it's fine. I mean, again, if anybody's looking that closely at it, I'm gonna bunch them in the vase. So, and then we have our little driving gloves, fingerless gloves, and then our little lip bracelet thing. It's supposed to be like her little spider bites or something. I don't know what they're called, but they go around here, little wrist things. So yeah, that came together really nice. We do have a Halloween event we're supposed to go to this weekend, so stay tuned to Vlogtober and maybe we'll see some snippets there. But I'm really happy with it, so that's done. On to shop news. I am so bad at shop stuff. And I want to write something down so I don't forget to talk about it, because I'm going to forget. And I don't have anything to write it down. Okay, so anyways, I'll try not to forget. So, I am knee-deep in yarn calendar. So, I need to be better at scheduling things. Like, I should have a whole dye schedule. Like, I should have been doing yarn calendars in, like, July, August. And then now I should be doing, like, September should have been, like, Halloween, fall colors. And then now it's October, should be working on, like, Christmas colors. But I'm not. I'm working on yarn calendars, which is for Christmas, or holiday season, whatever, winter. It's nondescript. So I'm just behind. I'm just behind on life, is what I say, but it's fine. It's fine. Next year will be different. I learn things every year. So last year I managed to get them out with a Halloween set, which was cool, but I only had the 12 days of yarn. So now it's 24 colors of yarn is a lot. So planning like 24 different colors, and you don't want any of them to look the same, right? So they need to be like 24 distinctly different colors it's hard. But I'm doing fine. I have just a few left. I think I have six colors left, and I had planned them all out, like sketched out my ideas. So every time I go downstairs, I look at my list and say, okay, I'm going to do these colors today. And usually I try to pick colors that are similar. So one day I did a lot of blue so that I could just pull out, you know, all the blue dyes and mix and match and whatever. And then like another day it was like greens. Okay, these are all the green ones that are in there. And so kind of like, so when I mixed the dyes, I was kind of mixing similar colors. But yeah, that's a lot of different stuff. So, and like every time I've dyed a set of three, I have 3 pans and 3 burners, so I do 3 at a time. It's like I always love to, and like one of them's like, it's good, but not what I envisioned. So I shouldn't be telling you that though, should I? I should be saying they're all amazing. They're all amazing. So I am my own worst critic though, so I'm hoping everybody likes them. It's yarn, it's fun, they look good. I mean, it's just for fun. It's supposed to be fun. So yeah, I need a schedule. In other sort of shop related news, my supplier is no longer doing figure 8 ties on mini skeins. So this is a big deal. This is a big deal. I went to place an order for more minis, and they came back. She's like, we're not doing figure 8 ties on minis anymore. Like, what? You know, I mean, you've always done figure 8 ties. You always have to request figure 8 ties, which is kind of not really cool to begin with, because what happens to the yarn in the pot when there's no like figure 8 tie keeping everything aligned? It just kind of goes wherever it wants. I mean, they got like loops on it, but it doesn't, it's not the same. It's not the same at all. So then I changed my order. I only ordered 50 minis instead of the couple hundred I was going to get, because I figured I just need them for backup until now I have to figure out how to transition to a new supplier. And some of the suppliers out there are having a lot of issues. Like, I've never had issues with like supply chain issues with this one. Like, they've always had what I need, and you can always get whatever mini you want on whatever base you want. Now it's like I have to I gotta change like my whole inventory, and I might just change everything because I'm still not 100% thrilled with how the regular skeins come too, because they got a weird like loopy loop, tie the top, the front end, and the beginning end, and the end. That doesn't make any sense. They tied the 2 ends together of the yarn skein, so the one end and the one end, and then they like loop it around each other and like tie it, and it's weird. So if you get my skeins of yarn, hopefully it's not too confusing. Obviously once you clip the little thing and you get it on the Swift, it's fine, but for me trying to wind them, and I got all these ends everywhere, and it's not great. It doesn't look as aesthetically appealing as some of the other ones do. That's it. It's just an aesthetics thing. But I don't like it. But I like their yarn. I like the base. I like the 80/20. I like the BFL 80/20, and I can't get that anywhere. I can't get the same 3-ply 80/20 that I like. So I'm going to have to switch back to a 4-ply 75/25 most likely, which is my toe beans base. And then BFL, I think I can get a think I might be able to get an 80-20. Might be an 85-15 BFL. So it's a bummer. It's a bummer. It's kind of a bummer. So that is, oh, and then to top it off, which is terrible, terrible news, the same supplier, one of the women that has worked there a long time and I've dealt with frequently, very kind, very helpful, she passed away. So that was really sad. So yesterday morning, that's why I got that news. So I was already upset about the way the yarn was changing, and then I got that news. I'm like, oh, that's really, really sad. So, yeah. So I need to reevaluate all my bases and probably switch suppliers, which unfortunately I might need to raise prices a little bit because the supplier that I'm using was really good price compared to some of the other suppliers. So don't want to raise prices, but I think I'm going to need to just to make up for I'm going to now be paying more money for my yarn. So that's business, right? So it's stressful. It's kind of a bummer. Really sad about, her name was Debbie. So she was always extremely helpful. She was like one of my main contacts. So yeah, that was a bummer. So yeah, shop news, nothing great. Nothing great. So stay tuned. I don't know. Life news, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, my life is just like, it's revolved around my children, of course, because, you know, that's typical. But Emily is like, so like, every night she's got something. And I know I've said this before, it's either robotics or cross country or both. So yesterday was Monday, she had robotics and she missed cross country. Usually on Mondays it's been doubled up because cross country would be after school and then robotics would be at later. But then some days cross country is later and robotics is later. So yesterday was a robotics day. And then today is a cross country day. Thankfully that's it. She's also got homework and stuff to do. So she is a busy, busy bee. But she seems to be really enjoying it. Tomorrow is another cross-country meet, and after that is robotics. So she'll do both. I'll try to put in, so since the last I recorded, she's had 2 meets, and she's done really well. She's been top 10 for our school girls, so that was amazing. So she was chosen to run in a varsity race, which I had it on the calendar, but we had it on the calendar thinking, there's no way, she's not gonna be varsity. She's not gonna be available. This is the first time she's ever like ran. But lo and behold, she was number 10. She was in the top 10. So she was chosen to run at this really big Oakland, like for the whole county, Oakland County cross country middle school race. So she's doing that, and I'm freaking out a little bit just because we have things going on that day and what just wasn't expected, and now we just got to figure out and it's like an hour away from here, and so yeah, that just kind of, and she's got a meet tomorrow, and now she's got a meet Friday, and and then my camera, I couldn't find my camera battery charger yesterday, and I'm like, how am I going to take pictures at the meet? So so that was that. The kids got their school pictures taken. I have Emily's school picture. She had it taken like a month ago, like before school started. Then David, this was just him at home. It all looks spiffied up, so I don't have his picture yet. Emily's earrings, she officially changed her earrings. I don't think I got a picture of her in her new earrings, so she's been changing them. We've changed them a couple times. Her ears still kind of bother her, but you know what? Whenever I change my earrings after a while too, they still hurt. So I think that's just the nature of ear piercing. I don't know. So, because my ears are a little sore right now because I just put in new earrings and I hadn't put earrings in a while. Hot Mess Express, ticket for 1. Did it again. My camera stops recording at 30 minutes. And I didn't notice. I thought this was going to be shorter than 30 minutes. I guess not. Anyways, as I was saying, this is before I was so rudely cut off. We went to my dad's this weekend for my stepmom's birthday. I made her a hat. So this is the Higgins Lake Hat. This was my super secret project that I didn't show off because occasionally they watch. I don't think they watch regularly, but occasionally they watch. They probably wouldn't have watched the hat, but I didn't want to show off the hat, and then she would know what her present was. So this is the Higgins Lake Hat by Jodi Brown. Jodi Brown? I think so. And it was in the Nomadic Knits Michigan edition, and boy, I don't even know if that was right or not. Whatever. And so I made her a matching hat. I posted my hat. She's like, oh, I love it. And Higgins Lake is one of our favorite places to visit, and we've vacationed up there the last couple of years. So I thought it was perfect, perfect gift. So now we have matching hats. And also Emily wanted to be my twin, and so we matched. We wore matching outfits. She is wearing this exact same shirt that I'm wearing in that picture. It is a Amazon ordered shirt. It is a size small, and she is wearing the small, and I am wearing the small, and it's really weird. But we had matching earrings, which we didn't get any close up. She wanted matching makeup, so we had the same makeup on. It was so funny. And we, at the time, we both had our hair pulled back, but hers fell out, and I took mine out, so we both had our hair down. But it was really cute. I'm embracing the whole, she wants to like actually like hang out a little bit and match. So so we were twinsies, twinsy all the things. So rest of the week it's gonna be cleaning up the house. Like I keep trying to clean the house, and like I did the dishes, and now it's like the kitchen's dirty again, and I want to get our Halloween decorations out because like it's already the 5th. Like usually we get them out like the 1st of the month. I feel like I'm running out of time, so I want to get. I might just pull them out anyways and just put them around the clutter. So we'll see. We have the varsity race, we have a Halloween event, and like this month is just going to be so crazy because cross country ends at the end of the month. So once that is done, we can just focus on robotics, and things will hopefully, it'll be hectic, but it won't be like insanely hectic. So thanks for sticking around. I know I ramble. I know I just am what I am. So thank you for sticking around, and if you care to, please like, subscribe, and share. Yeah, I hope everyone has a good week or two, whatever it is, and I hope you get to craft all the things.